Gold and Blue Dude here with you again. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I make videos every single day, sometimes multiple videos depending on how active the day is or what kind of mood I'm in. So if you don't like this video, maybe you'll like the next video. So by now everybody knows that the Brockermeyer twins are going to Alabama. And that got me to thinking, is Texas up to Texas standards right now? Now, Tom Herman is not doing a terrible job, but I delved into the archives just to see how good Texas was under Mack Brown. So, first let's talk about the Brockermeyer twins. They have deep roots in Texas. They're from Fort Worth. Their dad went to Texas. Their grandfather went to Texas. And of course, their family and friends wanted them to go to Texas. They still chose Alabama. We all know that Alabama is a recruiting juggernaut. But Texas, you got to grab these recruits. You can do it too. You've done it in the past. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. So Tom Herman is entering his 4th season. He is 25-15 overall. Remember that in your head. So 2017, 7-6. Okay, it's his first year. 2018, 10-4. 10-win season. 2019, 8-5. What's going on here? So I delved back into the archives and looked at the Texas teams under Mack Brown. So in his last year at Texas in 2013, he was 8-5. Oh yeah, Tom Herman, last year, 8-5. So Mack Brown was at Texas from 1998 to 2013. Overall, he was 158 and 48. That is a winning percentage of 76-77%. And of course, we all know that they are the 2005 national champions. What we don't know is they came close 2 more times. We all know the Colt McCoy injury and losing that national championship game, but also 2008, they were very, very close. They ran a horrific gauntlet. They beat number 1 Oklahoma, number 11 Missouri, number 7 Oklahoma State, and then barely lost at Texas Tech on a miracle catch by Michael Crabtree. But they finished the season 12-1 by beating number 10 Ohio State. So that could have been a possible national championship team. So Mack Brown was 10th on the all-time wins list in the NCAA. Think about that. He's a top 10 coach all time in the NCAA. He was 10-5 in bowls, won 9 of the last 12, took Texas to 12 straight bowls. That is a Texas record. And also, Texas finished in the top 15, 10 out of 14 years. And before he went to Texas, he actually rebuilt a terrible North Carolina team, which it looks like he's doing again. Now, they also had 12 straight 9 or more win seasons. Well, Tom Herman has already broke his streak on that. They had 9 10-win seasons in a row. 3 12-win seasons. They weren't in a row, but 3 12-win seasons. 10 straight top 13 finishes. That also is a Texas record. People also forget Texas had an uncomparable home field advantage under Mack Brown. They were 80-17 at home. They were 46-12 in the Big 12 at home. Also, at one point they had 21 straight victories. 13 straight road victories. Yes, he knew how to win on the road too. Under Mack Brown, Texas only lost 15 road games, and he was there for 16 years. That's averaging less than 1 loss a year. Think about that. So let's go through some of the recruits that Mack Brown got at Texas. Now, it's a super long list, so I narrowed it down to just, still about 10, 15 people. So, anyways, I didn't want this video to take forever. So, Mike Williams, Roy Williams, Cedric Benson, Derek Johnson, Michael Huff, Michael Griffin, Aaron Ross, Malcolm Brown, Quan Cosby, that was a big one. Jordan Shipley, he turned out to be a great NFL receiver as well. Colt McCoy, injuries held him back just a little bit, but he was still amazing. Ricky Williams and Vince Young won the national championship. So there you go. So I'm not bashing Texas. I'm not. I'm just saying this is not Texas. This is not the Texas product that I was used to seeing. I don't hate Texas. West Virginia just joined the Big 12, 8 or so years ago. So, we have a healthy rivalry going on with them, but this is not a hate video. I remember growing up watching Texas. They were pretty good. Really good. Well, it was high school and up, so I was pretty much grown up. But still, Texas was just one of those names where you're like, they're gonna be in it or close to being in it, and they just haven't been the same ever since Mack Brown left. And I know after he left, they had 3 terrible years, and Tom Herman is better than those 3 terrible years, but not quite up to Texas standards. Now, will time tell? Will recruiting cycles help? I don't know. And y'all do have a great quarterback in Sam Ehlinger, so Tom Herman is running out of excuses, so he could be on the hot seat after the 2020 season. However that's going to look. That's a whole new discussion. All right? That's all I got for you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video.